Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on SUI. Here on the SUI chart, we are on the daily chart. I wanted to take a moment to explain the larger time frame to you guys because some of you have asked for, why does this need to be extended like it's shown here? And the clear answer is no. I mean, what we want to see next is in the yellow scenario that it just holds support and forms 5 waves up. And if it extends far enough and breaks to new all-time high territory in this direct move to the upside, look, it might be that it's completing this thing more directly, right? We will have to be a bit flexible there. The bearish counts, I just have them there for info. Maybe I'm going to remove one of them because we don't really need both of them. I just want to tidy it up a little bit. The idea is that we are currently in resistance, yeah, and it's a 3-wave move to the upside here at the moment. If we get 5 waves up, depending on how high it goes, it could be wave 1 in yellow. That's wave 1 of a larger degree, 5th wave, for example. Or maybe, depending on how high it goes, maybe it's doing it directly. I mean, maybe this is going to be all of it. Hold on, didn't want to make it that large. See, it really depends on how high it goes. So that's the main purpose of tracking micro support, is that we know when we have to start to expect a pullback. At the moment, we haven't broken any micro support level, okay? So it might do it directly. This would be the target zone for that next move up. For when we get into all-time high territory, I'd pay attention to this area between $7.35 and $10.91. Best I can tell, okay? Can further upside extensions happen somehow? Yeah, they can. But we don't want to put too much stuff here on the chart. So, of course, further upside extensions can happen. There are a couple of other scenarios I am tracking, I'm thinking about. But for now, let's first start to rule out the white count, which is the bearish one. Okay, let's first start to rule that out, because when I can rule that out, we can bring another bullish count on the chart. But my point is, we don't need another bullish count at the moment. There are other scenarios, other ideas I have around this, but the focus is on higher prices. The current count works. Let's keep it simple, otherwise people get confused. But for now, yeah, we're still watching for higher. We'll watch if the market can generate a 5-wave move up, and if we can form 5 waves and get into all-time high territory, specifically $7.35 plus, then this might be all of it. Okay, so that is what I'm tracking here at the moment. Now let's take a look at the shorter time frame for SUI. Because some of you have asked yesterday already, have we topped? Are we now in a deeper pullback? And my answer was that no, no, not until we break below $3.29. If we break below $3.29, then this is our nano support, right? Only then I would start to assume that we've started some kind of a pullback, like a wave 4, in the yellow scenario, right? So this is the scenario where we're tracking a 5-wave move up. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, that could still be unfolding. As long as we're holding above $3.29 or $3.29, $3.30, we could get one more high, further extensions, right? There is no confirmation of a pullback at all. And even if we get a pullback, then I'm watching for a 4th wave first, which would be a corrective pullback with support at $2.78. So there's, let's say, a really smaller degree support at $3.29. Breaking below it shifts the focus to $2.78 as support for the bullish structure. As long as it holds, we are watching for one more high in wave 5, and then we'll see how high it gets. Depending on how high this third extends, we might obviously reach targets more directly, but that's not necessarily expected at the moment. We just go with the trend here. If we get one more high, $3.99 would, on the micro level, be the next upside level to watch. $3.99, and above that, $4.21. This is also previous structural resistance. So I'd pay attention to those two levels. Pretty much roughly around $4.21, yeah, $4.21, $4.30, this area up there. And yeah, overall, could still focus on higher prices. So SUI hasn't broken any support since it started the journey to the upside on the 7th of April. That's the update about SUI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.